Do you know what it takes to change the world? It takes a particular kind of thinking, abstract, patient, willing to sit inside someone else's head across centuries and ask what actually made them different. Read enough history and a certain company keeps appearing. The individuals who left the deepest marks on how we live, how we govern ourselves, how we understand nature and mind and number. Maxwell, Galileo, Einstein, Dirac, Schrödinger, Jung, Feynman, Ramanujan, Euler, Goethe, Pauli, Gauss, Descartes, Plato, Aristotle, Kant, Nietzsche, Al-Ghazali, Curie. None of them had the internet. Most never touched a telephone or sat in a car or looked down from an airplane window. And still their words reach through history and land on us daily, whether we notice the hand on our shoulder or not. What they shared runs deeper than the word genius, worn smooth by overuse until it means almost nothing. What they shared was delusion in the fullest sense of the word. It is the delusion to be wrong and still believe there is something there. The delusion to hold a conviction that runs against the grain of everyone around you. The delusion to stay curious about paths that other, louder voices have already declared walked to their end. The delusion to know, with total certainty, that there is more we do not know, even as every era of human history insists otherwise, chanting its own version of the same liturgy. We already know everything now. Every century repeats the line. Every century after breaks it. These people were delusional in the fullest range the word can hold. Wonderfully, beautifully, masterfully, and also idiotically, ignorantly. That second pair needs defending because it sounds like an insult and isn't one. It has nothing to do with their intellect. It points at something else, the things we now honor them for, the things that have become so obvious we forget they were ever in question, were things they did not yet fully understand while they were living inside them. The final thought had not arrived. The formal proof had not been written. They were, in the most literal sense, ignorant of the very thing they were discovering, and it was the delusion that carried them through that ignorance, out the other side, into what we now call knowledge. That is what we are standing on. Giants, every one of them, and we are the shoulder's quiet tenants, still reaching for whatever comes after the next 100 years of certainty runs out.